Greeting of the day. So my project is ApeAI, Automatic Product Engineering AI. So my project is that it automates the role of product manager, business analyst, and product owner with the help of AI. That is automating the whole product development cycle. Before discussing about my project, let's take a brief on the current system of the product development cycle. So first we have the customer feedback. The customer gives the feedback on any services or product which is collected from the various places like app stores, Reddit, Slacks, etc. And then the business analyst checks and segregate these feedback to make the structured request of these. And then he sends it to the product manager, whose role is to decide the strategy and the priorities of these feedback. Thereafter, it is given to the product owner who translate the project features into detailed development tasks and user stories, and thereafter the solution architect and engineering team works on this feature. So we see that there is a lot of work from extracting the feedback to generate all the architect of this product. Now what my project does is it does all these steps automatically with the help of AI. Like if you provide the feedback source, this app can extract it, segregate it, prioritize it as per the company and make the solution architect for the product. And thereafter it can also publish with the platform like Jira, etc. That is my project. Now if we tell you what is the whole idea of my project is, I made this project in 5 layers. Each layer is decoupled, means they are independent from the others. First, we have the ingestion layers, where the user or company provide the feedback source, like you can upload it manually, you can extract it from the slacks, etc., etc., and store it in the supervised database, which is our layer 2, storage layer. It also does very important function, which is clustering of data, clustering of similar kind of feedback before the processing. There comes our layer 3, the AI pipeline, our main crux. All the BRDs, PRDs, epic, story, etc. are generated here with the help of AI. We also have the human review gate to approve, edit the generated ticket before the processing. And thereafter we have the layer 4 in which we can integrate our generated BRDs or PRDs to the platform like Jira, GitHub Action, etc. And at last the layer 5, which is our front end. So let's discuss and see the working of my project. So yeah, this is the dashboard of my project. We start by providing the feedback. For instance, I'm taking this random feedback I've generated and I'll upload it and I give it to the storage layer. It says that it's successfully generated. We can see that these feedbacks are in the JSON format. Now we go to our main layer 3 and we see we start here the trigger AI clustering. We do the clustering of the feedback so that all the same kind of feedback they cluster together before our AI processing. It's processing. And once it has done, you can see that it has created the 3 clusters. This 3 kind of cluster contains different kind of feedbacks. We can view these feedbacks and we see that if you want to generate the BRDs, PRDs or user stories, we can generate it individually too, or we can generate all at a time too. If we can generate it individually, we can see where I have generated BRD, I can review it here. The BRD is generated. It is in the pretty format. We can also look in the JSON format. But if you want to generate it all in the we can generate it all. Now we see that all of these are generated BRDs, PRD stories. Now we go to the review. And from here, we can view either of the BRDs, we can view PRD generated, we can view the stories, etc. And once we see all this, we can approve this. Yes, this is correct. Our company has approved this. Now we can publish it to the Jira platform. We publish it to the Jira platform and it says that it is successfully published to the Jira. Now I go back to the Jira platform and see whether it's published or not. This was my project, Scrum, and I can see that it has been generated. See, business requirement document. It was my earlier, so please ignore this. Business requirement generated feedback is generated, and I can integrate this in my Jira, and similarly, this is all about my project working. You can see the code there. The code is available in the GitHub. Thank you for watching me.